Hello, good morning, students. Hope all of you are doing well. You got enough vacation, more than 60 days. Never expected this many days you will spend in your at your home. So soon we'll come out from this pandemic and we'll school will enjoy the practical classes which we heard, and we'll have all the practicals which we had earlier. So today we'll discuss about the class 8. I'm teaching about class 8 first chapter, operating system user interface. So operating system user interface. Let us go for first for the learning outcome of this chapter, operating system and graphical user interface. So the entire chapter covers about what is operating system, what is the need of operating system, what are the different types of interfaces available, and what are the major features and functions of the operating system, and what are the different types of operating system. These are the topics we are going to cover in this particular chapter. So what is operating system? What is the need of operating system? What are the different features and functions of operating system? What are the different types of interfaces? What is interface? And different types of operating system. Yeah. I already uploaded YouTube links which you can read interactive class learning or visual animated videos of this chapter in YouTube links in the school Microsoft Teams official groups. Again, if anyone requires, again I'll upload the first chapter, operating system graphical user interface. Entire all chapters I already given in the PDF format of YouTube links of all chapters of your textbook of computer learning class 8 by Simita Arora. Now let's go into the chapter operating system. Yeah, come. Now, what's operating system? Before discussing of operating system, I want to know what's the difference between software and hardware. I want to know the difference between what is software and hardware. So anyone knows the difference between software and hardware? Yes, you know. You know that hardware means which we can touch and feel. Software means which we cannot touch. This is the basic definition. Everyone tells that the difference between software and hardware. Now it comes to that, what operating system will come under, software or hardware? Is the question here. So it comes under software. So if it is software, which type of software again? If it is software, which type of software again? So basically, a software is a set of programs. A program is a set of instructions. An instruction is a command or statement or line which we are writing in our program. So a program is a set of instructions. Instruction is a command or line or program statement which we are writing in our program. And a set of programs makes the software. So this software is again categorized into two types. That is basically two types. That is system software and application software. System software is the software which increase the capability and performance of the computers and CPU performance. Whereas application software is mainly targeted based on the user's requirement. User जैसा चाहिए अपना तरीका से वो कस्टमाइजेशन जिस तरफ से चाहिए उसको ऐसा कस्टमाइज करके अपना सॉफ्टवेयर बनाते हैं. So now system software, I already told that it is mainly used for to increase the performance and utilization of the CPU. So in this system software, one of the software is operating system. So in this system software, one of the system software is operating system. Yes, if I tell entire computer system in the form of mathematical equation, so the computer system can be I can write as a the computer system entire computer system I can write like this. Computer system is equal to computer system computer system is equal to hardware plus software plus user. If I write entire computer machine in the form of equation, if I write entire computer system in the form of equation, so then I can write like this. I can write like this, that is computer system is equal to hardware plus software plus user. So if only hardware and user are available, for example, you are having only laptop and you are ready, or only computer or your all the mouse, keyboard, scanner, different, all parts are ready. But if you are not having software, you can't anything with this computer. Yes or no? The same way, vice versa. That is, if you are having only software and user, if you are having only software and user, and you can't anything without the hardware. Yes, both are very interlinked to each other. So if you want to run, user means you are the person or the end user who is going to use the computer. So if either hardware or software are not there, then you can't anything with the computer system. So now you got my point is. So now operating system is a what I told, it is software or hardware, it is a software. So it comes under software. So an operating system is acting an interface between a medium or interface between the user and hardware. An operating system is acting like a interface between user and hardware. So I already told operating system is acting like a user and hardware. So without operating system, you can't do anything without your computer if or machine. You can't do anything do with machine and you. So that's why operating system plays a major role in the aspect of the computer system, that without the system software operating system, you can't you can't do anything with the help of the systems of hardware and the user. Yes. So now again, so you see that now if you are having mobile, if you are not having any Android operating system, whatever the operating system you are using, Android or Mac, or so can you do anything with the operating? Can you do anything with that mobile? Or even in the case of laptop, for example, now you are watching this video. So you are watching this video with the help of your laptop or phone. So which is installed any operating system inside in your laptop or mobile, that either Android or Mac or OS, or in the case of if it is laptop, if it is Windows from the Microsoft or Linux or any other versions which are etc. So without this operating system, you can't do anything interact with the system, that is hardware. So you can't can't do anything with the help of the hardware. So now let's come to go deeply into this operating system. So what is operating system? So what is operating system? An operating system. So what is operating system? A computer being a machine cannot do anything on its own. Yes, computer being a machine, it cannot do anything on its own. Yes, why? It's a machine, it will not understand the human readable instructions like sentences, numbers, numericals, or words, punctuation marks. It cannot understand anything. It can understand only zeros and ones, that is machine language. So whatever the instructions which we are giving from our side, that user to the computer, it converts that into machine language. So that machine language is a ones and zeros, then we'll get the output based on the result what we got. So then it requires specific instructions on how to perform each every task. Yes, it requires specific instructions on how to perform each and request. Yes, whatever you are performing, whatever you are clicking, or whatever the program which you are working with it, so everything it requires a specific instructions to perform that task. Yes, next further, the instructions are to be converted into a language which a machine understands. Yes, what is that language? You know that machine language or low level language, which is that zeros and ones. Yes, next. It means that the user cannot communicate with the computer directly. Yes, true. Yes, we cannot communicate the computer directly. So we are just giving instruction in the form of our language, which we can understand. That is the form of English, like sentences, punctuation marks, numbers, whatever we are thinking. So, but ultimately, the user, the machine, it will understand only in the form of machine language or low level language, that is in the form of zeros and ones only. Thus, you are required an interface between a user and the hardware. Yes, you are required an user interface. Yes, whatever you are giving instruction or input to the computer, you need some interface, or you need some medium, you need some object to interact with that. So that interface which are for all computer resources, that of the operating system acts like as an interface. The operating system acts like an interface. Now, the computer interrupts these instructions given by the user with the help of operating system. The computer interrupts the instructions given by the user with the help of operating system. Yes, understood? It is a master program which makes your PC live and helps to run different applications. It is a master program. It is a master program which makes your personal computer alive and helps to run different applications. So without this operating system, you cannot run any other application software which are installed in your computer. Yes. Next. So here they are given one example. The operating system is just like a principal. So this like of your school. So our school is having mainly two departments: administration and the academics. So the principal will look into after both administration and the academics. So he is having one secretary. He will give one secretary is for looking after administration. One secretary is looking for the academic purpose. So whatever the academic any tasks are available, he will give the tasks to the academic secretary. So the academic secretary will follow the instructions of the principal, and he will execute the instructions whatever he given. The same, if you want to give some task to the administration secretary, he will give to the administration secretary only. He will perform or execute the tasks which are related to the administration purpose only. So in the same way, operating system is also having is like your secretary, is like secretary of your computer, so which will perform all the different tasks. So that's a principal having various responsibility regarding managing the school, like supervising the students, teachers and workers, and maintaining discipline. Yes, analyzing examination schedules, timetable, curriculum maintenance, meeting parents, visitors, etc. Yes, these are correct. The same way, a number of services are provided by operating system. So imagine what will happen if there is no principal in your school. Yes, if there is no principal, all things will go in a distracted manner. So one will happen, one thing will not happen. So everything will not be in proper manner. In the same way, computer aspect also, if the operating system is not there, then all other service also will go down. Will go down. It will not do anything. Everything will be unorganized. Yes, everything will be unorganized. Similarly, if the operating system is not working in a computer, it will not able to perform any operation. Yes, if the operating system is not there, so can you do anything with the Google Chrome? Can you play any game, or can you do anything with the MS Office? So you cannot do anything. So similarly, if the operating system is not working in a computer, it will not be able to perform any operation. Yes. So operating system acts as a central coordinator. It acts like central coordinator between hardware and software. Yes, whatever the application softwares available in your computer, or whatever the different hardwares which are attached to your computer. So that all printer, scanner, any other mouse, keyboard, all the hardware, between that hardware and all the application software which are installed in a computer, either Paint or Adobe Photoshop or Flash Player, Word, MS Office, play Google Chrome, any other softwares which are, so there is a central coordinator. There is a one coordinator between this all the application softwares and the hardwares which are attached to the CPU. That the central coordinator is acts as a who is that central coordinator? Operating system. Next, hardware provides a user with basic physical resources. Yes. Hardware means what? It provides a basic resources only to work upon. The application or utility software empowers the users to perform a variety of functions on the computers, such as solving a problems, creating a documents, playing games, etc. Yes. So hardware means the physical objects which we can touch. So that printer, scanner, I told. The application software, that is users requirement for the solving of problems, or a user based customized software, documents, playing games, or some different types of web browsers, or any other softwares which are increased to perform the variety of functions which are based on the requirements of the user. So between these two, the coordinator is the operating system is classified as a UI and CUI based on the variety of the way it interacts. So here I want to tell one different word called user interface. That is user interface. What is that? I am using that time to time. I am using it acts as an user interface between user and hardware. So what is that interface? Interface means the way you are interacting with the computer. The way you are interacting with the computer, that is called user interface. This operating system is classified into two types of interfaces, that is GUI and CUI. GUI and GUI and CUI. GUI and GUI and CUI. So GUI means graphical user interface. What is interface? Interface is the way of you are interacting with the computers. So this operating system is interface is classified into two types. One is GUI and CUI. GUI means graphical user interface. CUI means command user interface. Command user interface. Now let's go again. Command user interface. So this again I'll come to discuss command. In command user interface, earlier version of all the operating system use the command user interface only. Command user interface, where where all the commands which you are going to give with the computer in the creation of the document, saving the document, exit from the document, deleting the document, everything you have to give in the form of commands only. To turn on the system, to turn off the system, to turn off the computer, everything you have to give in the form of commands, that in the form of which you have to remember, then only you can do. Whereas graphical user interface is which we can touch, and like icons, like graphical objects, the name itself contains the graphical, so which we can touch, and a normal person who don't know about the computer system also, he can also handle the graphical user interface. Whereas command user interface is the interface where the computer person who knows all the types of different commands which can operate performing the computer, so which is used to perform the computer, so then only he can operate. That's the difference between the CUI and GUI. Need of an operating system. What is the need of operating system? Why we should learn the operating system? What is the need? What is the need? Just I told already. I told that there is a different example that your principal is the boss, and he will give orders to all the secretaries. So in the same way, so the operating system will do what to do, how to do, when to do. So it performs the task. How many of you played the real-time strategy of games of your computer? So most of you are playing the computer, or nowadays in mobile only you are playing with all the different blocks. So I guess most of you are playing games. So how have you tried on these fancy gadgets? So all the gadgets you are trying, the game board, jacks, joystick, remote, monitor, disc holder, all of fall under category of hardware only. The game, its characters and sound, animation, effects, whatever you are seeing, all in the category of software only. Whatever the game में जितना भी characters है, sound है, animation effects है, they are the software only. But game का अंदर जो यूज कर रहे हैं, वो joystick जो भी devices आप लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, वो सब हार्डवेयर का अंदर आता है. So have you ever wondered how do these hardware components interact with that software components? Yes, आपका joystick जो है वो objects के साथ कैसे interaction में कैसे पता चल रहा है? So this is because of the operating system. At this point, the need of operating system is realized. So at this point, the need of operating system is realized. Hardware is nothing but well-crafted, beautifully engineered machine. Yes, hardware is nothing but a well-crafted, yes, well-designed, well-crafted in the sense well-designed and beautiful machine. Next, we need an interface which fills the communication gap between the hardware and user. Yes, we need a communication gap. So I already told that a communication gap between the user and hardware, that is nothing but operating system. That is the interface. So here they given one. No, let's know more. Xbox 360 is the second video game console developed by Microsoft and the successor to the Xbox. Yes, the latest video game. If you are playing, if you are using Xbox, this when we use Xbox One. One was released on 4th December 2019. It has its own operating system known as the dashboard. Yes, it has its own dashboard. उसका operating system, Xbox operating system. So an operating system encompasses all the operations of what to do, when to do, and how to do. What to do, when to do, and how to do. If you have to perform action-based stunt during the game, you simply press the required buttons in the given order. एक्शन बेस अगर एक ऑब्जेक्ट अगर मूव करना है तो कुछ स्पेस बार प्रेस करते हैं. तो जब ये स्पेस बार प्रेस करता है, सो वो ऑब्जेक्ट कैसे मूव होता है, that is what to do. So what to do when we type that when we type that particular button in the keyboard, so that is what to do, which game character should move. So when required buttons are pressed, the correct sequence it should go. So that is how to do. So through the proper communication with the application software, yes, the proper communication between the application software and the instruction, then only we can communicate with that how to do it. Is become the motion of the player, it starts moving on the screen. So functions of the operating system. Now we'll come to the functions of operating system. Till now we discussed what is operating system, what is the need of operating system, and what is the role and importance, what are the different types of interfaces of the operating system. What is operating system? An operating system is an user interface between the hardware and user. An operating system is an interface between user and hardware. So what is interface? Interface is the way you are interacting with the computer or the screen. So there are two types of interfaces. One is graphical user interface and one is command user interface. Command user interface is where all the instructions are given in the form of commands or sentences. So whereas in the graphical user interface, which we are touching the objects on the graphical objects, based on that the task will be performed. So the basically the operating system is mainly classified under the classification of the system software which increase the performance the utilization of the CPU utilization and performance of the computer. So again now, so what is the need of operating system? So what is the role and importance of operating systems between the hardware and the software, hardware and the application software, hardware and the application software? It performs in the form of in such a way that what to do, when to do, and how to do. Now we'll go to the new topic called functions of operating system. Now we'll go to the new topic called functions of operating system. Functions of operating system. Functions are features of operating system. Yeah. But there are different functions of operating systems are available. I told, so without operating system you can't do anything with your hardware. Yes or no? Without operating systems you can't do anything with your hardware. So what are the role and importance of all the features of this operating system? Let's go. So there are different features of the operating systems available which are given in your textbook, and also I'm also explaining that all the functions of the operating system. So that first one is processor management. The first one will come under processor management. You see processor management. So you know that processor. What is the role of important of the processor? It performs in the form of instructions. इसको कहते हैं इंस्ट्रक्शन साइकिल. जैसा आपने अपना आपका कीबोर्ड से जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया वो कैसे परफॉर्मेंस दैट ऑल थिंग्स आर बीइंग हैंडल्ड बाय द प्रोसेसर. ये प्रोसेसर को किससे मैनेज कर रहा है, कौन मैनेज कर रहा है? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम ओनली. So an operating system manage the working of the processor by allocating various jobs to it. Yes. तो प्रोसेसर को जो जो जॉब जो भी काम दे रहे हैं वो सब कौन दे रहा है? विद द हेल्प ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम ओनली यू आर इंटरेक्टिंग विद द प्रोसेसर ओनली. हियर सी user application operating system and hardware. Here hardware is your machine, you say, and user is your you are the user, and application is, for example, you open the MS Word, so application software, and between user, application and hardware, this operating system only performing that with the help of the processor. The help of the processor, it allocating that application to that particular processor, then after it performs according to the instructions given by the user. So in this way the processor is interacting based on the various jobs assigned to it. Next one, next topic is it also ensure that each process and application receives enough time by processor to function properly. Yes, it also ensures that each processor and application receives enough time by processor to function properly. Yes, whatever the application which we are using right now, so the operating system will allocate in such a way that it will function properly, and it will give enough time to function enough time by the processor to function properly. Next, it also tries to utilize as many processor cycles as possible for the real-time work. It also tries to utilize as many processor cycles as possible for the real-time work. So it also tries to utilize many processor cycles based on the requirement of the application which we are going to use. It requires and utilizes as many processor cycles as per the requirement of the user for the real-time work. Here processor cycle is the one word which came. I'll tell that processor cycle is that input output process. So input process output IPO cycle कहते हैं, input process output. So how this input process output? So when we are giving instructions that all things fetch, उसके बाद decode, उसको decode करके उसके बाद execute करके उसके बाद coding करके we'll get the output. So that is called the instruction cycle or the process cycle, we'll say. So then it is this process rather than applications which are controlled and managed and executed by the operating system. So it is this process, whatever the process rather than application which are controlled, managed or executed by the operating system. All these processes means a program which is under execution. Processes means a program which is under current execution, a program which is under execution. So whatever the programs which are current execution are opened rather than the applications, they are also called applications which are controlled and being managed and executed by whom? Operating system. So here से Mozilla Firefox, Office खोला, Internet Explorer खोला, उसके बाद Chrome खोला, उसके बाद Adobe PDF खोला, उसके बाद Paint खोला, उसके बाद Player खोला, उसके बाद some messenger like mail service खोला, some. These are all different application software which is having their own individuality. So these are all being controlled and managed by whom? Operating system only. Yes. Next, memory management. Next, an operating system manages the sharing of internal memory among multiple applications. sharing of internal memory among the multiple applications. Yes, next one. It also takes care of the fact that one process should not consume the memory allocated to another process. So अगेन मेमोरी को कैसे क्लासिफाई होता है, जैसा आपका जो हार्ड डिस्क जो भी है 1 TB हार्ड डिस्क का जितना भी 500 GB जितना भी हार्ड डिस्क है वो सब कैसे क्लासिफिकेशन होता है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने जब ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इंस्टॉल करते समय में उसको लोकल डिस्क C, D, E, F जैसा पार्टीशन करता है. दीज आर ऑल थिंग्स आर बीइंग मैनेज्ड एंड कंट्रोल्ड बाय ह्यूम? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम ओनली. इट आल्सो टेक्स केयर ऑफ दैट फैक्ट that one process should not consume the memory allocated to another process. जैसा है कि एक साथ में दो प्रोसेस और दो प्रोग्राम्स खुला है, जैसे एक प्रोग्राम ने कुछ मेमोरी ऑक्यूपाई किया, एट द सेम टाइम the same memory should not be occupied with another process. That should be taken care of by whom? Operating system only. Yes, next. And OS has to make efficient utilization of the different types of memory. Yes, an operating system has to make efficient utilization of the different types of memory. I already told that the system software will make the efficient utilization of the CPU. So an operating system is performing one of its functions, that is called, it makes the efficient utilization of different types of memory, that is RAM, ROM and cache memory, etc. within the system, so as to ensure proper execution of every process. So proper execution of every process. Next one, device management. Device management, you see device management. So in the figure only you are getting the devices. So webcam, speakers, monitor, printer, headphone, so microphone, webcam. So these are the different devices which we are attaching externally to the computer. So these are all the devices. So जैसा आपने अपने मार्केट में और ई कॉमर्स में जो भी अमेजॉन साइट से जो भी खरीदा आपने गैजेट्स को, सीधा आपने कंप्यूटर में कनेक्ट करने से सीधा चलना शुरू होता है क्या? So there is one software called device driver. Once you install the device driver in your operating system, then only it starts interacting with your devices which are attached to your CPU. Nowadays most of the devices are coming in the form of Bluetooth. So Bluetooth जो भी settings है वो भी किस में रहता है? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम में रहता है. वो कौन कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं? So operating system, Bluetooth. What are the devices you are attaching to your system? So it is connected with the Bluetooth. That is being managed by whom? Operating system only. So this clearly denotes that, so all the devices which you are attaching to your computer or the CPU, so all being controlled by whom? Operating system only. Next, an operating system controls the working of all input and output devices. Yes. Next, it receives requests from these devices, perform a specific task and communicates back to this requesting process. Yes, it receives a request from these devices and perform the specific task and communicates requesting the back. So जैसा काम मिल गया है उसको काम करके फिर उसको रिजल्ट देना है, उसका अपना काम है, वो कौन करता है? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम करता है. Next one, file management. Next topic is file management. So file management, you see, file management. So the name itself contains file management. In class 7 you are having the one chapter itself called the file management, organization of data, how you are organizing the file. So how the files are organized in the form of hard disk का अंदर again device drivers का अंदर folders का अंदर subfolders का अंदर files. And these files are classified into two different types of that is question mark and the asterisk mark. That is different types of how the different types of file extensions also we learned in the class 7 chapter, second chapter, that is file management and organization of data. These files management is also being controlled by whom? An operating system only. And operating systems keeps track of information regarding of creation, deletion, transfer, copy and storage of files in a ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम में. कब क्रिएट किया है, कब डिलीट किया है, कब यूज किया है, कब लास्ट एडिट किया है, सब कौन डेटा स्टोर करता है? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम में स्टोर करता है इन एन ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे. It also maintains the integrity of data stored in these files. It also maintains the integrity of data stored in these files, including the file directory structure. सर जैसा कि जो भी फाइल है आपको जब लोकेशन जो है प्रॉपर लोकेशन में, कौन सा ड्राइव में, कौन सा फोल्डर में, कौन सा लोकेशन, कौन सा सब फोल्डर में, कौन सा फाइल का नाम के साथ जो भी है वो सब ऑर्गेनाइज्ड से जैसे दिखता है. These are also being managed and controlled by whom? Operating system only. Next one, error detection. Error detection is error detection and security. It provides a security by means of passwords to prevent misuse of data stored in computer, misused in computers. जैसा आपका कंप्यूटर में जो भी ड्राइव को, जो भी डिस्क ड्राइव का आपने प्रोडक्ट करना चाहता है, उसको बिट लॉकर एन्क्रिप्शन के द्वारा से आप अपना ड्राइव को और फोल्डर को और फाइल को आप यू कैन प्रोटेक्ट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पासवर्ड्स. एंड दीज आर आल्सो बीइंग मैनेज्ड बाय whom? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. नेक्स्ट, जॉब शेड्यूलिंग. Job scheduling, I already told you, this is also comes under one of the process management in multitasking operating system where multiple programs run at the same time. At the time, the different jobs are allocated to the different operating system at the same time. So operating system determines which application to run in which order and how much time should be allocated for each and every process so that each application will get maximum utilization of the process. So जैसा कि जॉब्स को जैसा कंप्यूटर को ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स को जितना भी प्रोग्राम्स मिल रहा था जो भी प्रोसेस आ रहे थे उसको based on the dynamic job scheduling algorithms called as first come first serve or shortest job first or SRTF round robin schedule. There's a different number of scheduling algorithms are there. Based on that, it allocates the memory based on that. Next one. Some of the popular operating systems are, you know, that Windows, Mac OS from the Apple, and Linux operating system of the open source operating system. Yes, everyone is using this operating system, I think. So types of operating system, types of operating systems I'll discuss in the next class. So in this class we discussed what is operating system, what is the need of operating system, then what are the different different types of interfaces, and what are the different functions and features of operating system. So what is operating system? An operating system is an interface between the user and hardware. So an operating system is an interface between the user and hardware. So without the hardware and software, without the software operating system, so operating system is a software. So system software which acts as an interface between hardware and user. Different functions and features of operating machine. What is the need of operating system machine? So it performs the central coordinator between the application software and the hardware. That we seen what to do, when to do, and how to do. Then after we seen the CUI and GUI, graphical user interface. What is interface? The way you are interacting with the system. The way you are interacting with the system is called the interface. In these two types of interface, one is command user interface and one is graphical user interface. Then after we've seen the what are the different functions and features of operating system. What are the different functions and features of operating system we've seen? First one is processor management, second one is memory management, third one is file management, fourth one is error detection and security, then fifth one is job scheduling, then one name is device management. So these are the different functions and features of the operating system. The next class will discuss about the what are the different types of operating system. Boys, if you are unable to catch, or if I'm going anything, my explanation is anything going fast, so you can do minimize this, you can reduce the speed in while applying the YouTube. I'll upload this video in the YouTube, so you can get that link in the Microsoft Teams. I'll share in the official Microsoft Teams group, so that if you're having any doubts and queries, you can personally mail to the or comment in that particular YouTube link, so I'll respond according to it. So soon after I'll give the assignments also once I completed these types of operating system. So once I complete the types of operating system, this chapter will be completed. So we'll discuss little bit exercise questions in the textbook. Then after we'll go for the new chapter. So based on that, next chapter we'll discuss. Thank you boys. Thank you.